Most Latter-day Saints, like yourself, have a hard time seeing the relevance of Cosmism to Mormonism, to the restored gospel of Jesus Christ, or to their own views of science and history. And here's why. The cosmological elements of the gospel were lost to Christianity almost 2,000 years ago in the Great Apostasy. You see, Cosmism qualifies as one of those plain and precious parts of the restored gospel that Nephi wrote about losing when the word of God passed from the Jew to the Gentiles. So contrary to popular opinion, Cosmism is one of the primary tenets of the gospel Joseph Smith endeavored to reestablish in the Restoration, as amply demonstrated by his less-known teachings, by cosmic imagery in his revelations, and by his incorporation of cosmic imagery in modern temple symbolism and ritual. It's only logical. If Cosmism was lost to Christianity in the apostasy that followed the ministry of Christ's apostles, then Joseph Smith would have restored it by necessity, just as he restored all the other components of Christ's church. Yes, it's there still today in Joseph's writings and in our temples and in our scriptures. But because no one has pointed this out to you before, the gospel's cosmism has been invisible to you until now, though it has always been there, hiding in plain sight. So, because no one has presented it to you heretofore, at first blush, the whole concept seems strange or odd, maybe even a bit, dare I say it, heretical? But understand, that reaction is quite normal. For example, how difficult is it for you, for any of us, to truly embrace a new idea, especially in religion? Consider the difficulty our missionaries have presenting the world with the novel idea of the Restoration. It's very difficult for anyone to accept a new idea where religion is concerned. Well, that's what we're up against here. A whole slew of new ideas, concepts that may challenge some of your most dearly held beliefs. Comprehending the role of Cosmism in the restored gospel requires a newcomer like yourself to internalize many, many new concepts, making the whole prospect of change difficult. That's why I'm here, to show you that Cosmism is a vital part, maybe even a crucial part, of our religion, to give you good and valid reasons to spend the time and effort to learn this long-neglected part of the gospel Joseph Smith restored. I know how difficult it is to accept because I experienced personally the angst and the confusion that comes as dearly held notions we have thought to be true all our lives collapse in the face of discovery. So have all those who have thoroughly researched and studied Cosmism, such as Dr. Hugh Nibley. At first, it all seems too strange, too fantastical to be true. But if you'll resist those fears and uncertainties, if you'll suspend judgment long enough to see the validity of gospel Cosmism, there comes a moment, after considerable study and pondering, when it will all fall into place. It's that aha moment that changes everything. So I urge you to set aside your doubts, if you have them, long enough to see what Cosmism in the restored gospel is all about. It will be well worth your while, as I and so many others have discovered.